Hello, and welcome back to Circus Plays Slay the Spire. Now, I've got some cool news. Off camera, I won 2 games in a row with the Ironclad. I've won 4 total games, counting one of the dailies where you played a very overpowered Silent. It was very hard not to win. I played a run just now with the Ironclad, thinking I can make it a 3-game streak to warm up before I recorded, and I lost pretty brutally very early on. So I think we're actually going to go with the Silent. And I'm not too sure if that daily counts towards unlocking Ascension mode, which I believe you have to kill the heart 5 times to unlock. So we lost on the first boss. So what can we do? We can obtain a random common relic, remove a card from your deck, use our gold, and choose a rare card. Okay, let's see. We do have an early shop, and I'd actually like to probably hit that path. I think as a general rule for myself, I want to get to more unknown rooms. I want more events. But however, we're going to be foregoing all early combat if we do that. In this particular case, anyway. So, we got some good elites, though. So we want to get onto this path for sure. And I think... Okay. So we could lose our gold and get a random card, or we could choose a card. But our deck's going to be a little bit weak. So, let's see. Let's get a relic. What do we get? Vara? Is that how you pronounce that? Vajra? At the start of each combat, gain 1 strength. I don't think that's the worst thing, actually. I think that's totally okay. So, we'll hit him with the neutralize. It's been a little while since I've actually played the Silent, in all honesty. I've been pretty into the Ironclad, and when I first started the series on YouTube, if you've been following it, you may recall me saying that I felt that I was better with the Silent. I don't disagree with that. But I do believe that the Ironclad isn't as hard as I made him out to be. And in fact, if you can build the Ironclad correctly, I think it's actually easier to play than the Silent. If only because any damage you take is mitigated quite drastically by his heal. I don't really know why I was blocking there. We don't need to. Hopefully we can kill this Jawworm next turn. I forget the names of the enemies, so you have to bear with me. But I do believe he is dead. About as dead as dead can be. He is not coming back. He is not coming home to his family tonight. Okay, so Bane. Deal 7 damage. If the enemy is poisoned, deal 7 damage again. I do love a Bane. A Deflect. Gain 4 block. I'm going to go with the Deflect. I kind of want to build into like a block build, ideally. Ideally, if we can. And if we can't, I think block is a good card just to have anyway. Or, sorry, the name of what the card we just picked up. Deflect. Deflect is a good card to have. Okay, so a chest. So what do we get? Do we actually get a chest for that? Gift. Okay, so we gain a relic. We gain the mango. Raise your max HP by 14. That's actually quite huge. So this shop. I would like to hit the shop. What do we have? Infinite blades. I'm gonna have to go with infinite blades, I think. Dodge and roll is also tempting. And I don't think we can afford both. So, outmaneuver is also quite good. I think we're gonna go with infinite blades. Focus on making that innate. And then worry about getting some block cards. And some cards like accuracy. Doubt. At the end of your turn, gain 1 week. We receive 175 gold. When is the next ability to remove a card? So if we go up here to this elite, this elite, this elite, this elite. Okay, so we will have an opportunity to remove a card if we take that. We'll be able to buy a card as well. I think that's worth taking for now. I think we're playing for the long game. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards and lose 17 HP. I mean, what are the chances that we upgrade Infinite Blades and Neutralize? Those are the ones I would like to see. We can probably fight this first elite. You know, I think it's worth doing. I think it's worth doing. And, you know, those aren't the worst cards to upgrade anyway. That's totally fine with me. I know that they're not probably going to help us too much in this particular fight, but let's get our shivs out. But that's okay. I think overall, we are going to be able to demolish this first floor. I know I said that to myself off camera when I was playing that Ironclad run that ended quite brutally. But I really think that we have it with this build. So we're going to take 10 damage on the nose. We can heal, I believe, in the next room, yeah. And we'll be fighting another elite. There's doubt. I think it may be worth to block the... Yeah, because we'll take 1 damage instead. I think that's when you want to play a block. I think that's when you want to play a block. And we had Ginger last run. Again, off camera. And that was quite dope. Do we want to block for the 18? So let me crunch some numbers here. We'll take 12 instead of 18, I believe. I think that's worth doing. I think it's worth it. I mean, I know we heal next room, but we want to heal as much HP as possible, really. Okay. Matryoshka. The next 2 chests you open contain 2 relics. Okay, beautiful. That will definitely be handy. I think we're going to take accuracy here. I like the poison cards, but we already chose Infinite Blade, sorry, over Bane. Well, we didn't choose Bane, is the problem. We get by without healing. It's definitely possible if we heal next. Let's just rest and hopefully have a good run coming up onto the future elite. Okay, so we got Lagavulin. I think we just go ham on him, honestly. I don't think there's anything else to do. We can pop our Dex Potion if we need to. I think now we want to start mitigating all damage. Okay, and this is going to be our buffing turn. So we're going to have high-powered shivs for free. So we're going to be putting some damage out. There's doubt. Great. Okay. So we're going to take 8 on the nose. I think that's okay. Again, it's important for me to remember, I think, that we don't restore any health. At least not innately, which is fine. So what are we looking for? We're looking for cards like Blur or anything that builds up armor from playing cards. I forget the name of that card. Okay, so we got something going on here. We're looking to build up armor, and then we're looking for relics that give us more energy. And generally anything that allows us to continue an onslaught, just straight punishment. It's been a while since I played the Silent, and I think I gotta get back in the mode of blocking consistently. Because we're not going to have Dreamcatcher. Okay. I will take Poison Stab. Go to this chest. Darkstone Periapt. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. You know, I'm okay with those. I'm okay with those. And Resting will gain us a card, so let's do that. Blur is definitely a card that we are interested in adding. So is Flying Knee. So is Piercing Wail. This is actually a very good, very hard decision for me. I'm going to go with Blur, though. And I don't mind having a larger deck with the Silent. Because on a turn like this, if you drew Blur, I mean, you'd be basically okay for next turn. That's kind of hard to, you know, hard to pass up. This said, we do want to start getting rid of some of our defense, I think. I think we're going to be a little defend heavy. I think that's going to be a focus. That and getting our Infinite Blades to be innate. I think those are the 2 top priorities. But again, I mean, Poison Stab, Blur, and Deflect. I mean, we're gonna lose all our block this turn, but you know that's a good combo right there. You know, if he wasn't attacking, and he's gonna be pretty easy to kill next turn. So we want to build up our block, punish him, always punish the birds, and then we're just gonna move on. Explosive potion, definitely want to take that. Sucker punch, apply deal 7 damage, apply 1 weak. Bane, deal 7 damage. The enemy's poison, deal 7 damage again. Dagger throw. Now, I think early game, Bane is better than Sucker Punch. But I think overall, Sucker Punch may be better. And again, that's to replace our regular attack card. So hopefully we can start cycling out our regular defense and strikes. Okay. So 8 damage and 1 weak. We can definitely do that to him. Probably would have been made more sense to have actually killed someone. But that's okay. No one's getting hurt this turn. We can always explosive potion if we really want to. Seems kind of excessive here, but we could do it. We could do it. Or let's be real here. We're not going to get to a point where we need shivs. Okay, regen potion. Accuracy, deflect. This is another good one. I believe accuracy stacks on itself. So I think we're going to take that. I'm not sure if it stacks. If it doesn't, I apologize for the stupid play. But, okay. Okay. Snecko Skull. Snecko Skull would be actually great if we can get some more poison going. Do we want to gamble that? Yeah, I think so. I think that's worth the introductory costs of 150 gold. And we can remove this curse. But is that really... Yeah, let's remove the curse. And we can buy another deflect, but we're already pretty set on defense cards right now. That is tempting, though. Sneaky Strike goes good with Survivor. I think we're just going to leave, though. I don't think there's any reason to push that too far. We'll fight this elite and see what we get. And then we will fight the boss and hopefully get Velvet Choker or something. Let's play Infinite Blades here. 5 block. Okay. I think this is worth doing. Oh, I messed up. Always mess up the math there. That's fine, though. For some reason, I thought I had an extra piece of energy left, so I would carry over 2 block. So now they're going to hit for 16. That's okay, though. So got accuracy, poison stab. Let us get some block up. Let's do that. And he's going to not be poisoned, but that's okay. That's okay. So basically mitigating all incoming damage this turn. The first sentry can be poisoned or weakened. And then we just have to deal with the other 2. So he should be dead this turn. Let's get him out of here. And let's do this. Let's get this guy ready to be debuffed. It probably would have made more sense to Sucker Punch him first and then neutralize him. That's okay, though. He's not going to attack next turn. Hopefully we can kill him this turn to mitigate any kind of damage that he's going to be outputting. Now, the great question is, does accuracy stack? And yes, it does. And that is juicy. That is juicy. Gain 5 block. Well, it doesn't really matter if we play Blur. Okay. So that sentry is dead next turn. If worse comes to worse, we can just explosive potion it. Okay. Okay. And that only discards it. It doesn't actually cycle it out. If we play Survivor to get rid of a daze, so there's no point. There's no point. Maybe we should try to get some poison going. And that was Snecko Skull. It's definitely worth doing. We'll definitely do that to get rid of his debuff. His debuff. Let's just play 2 defense. I don't mind having so many defends with the silent, actually. I think it's actually probably more beneficial to get rid of the strikes, start focusing on the bigger attacks. Like even the shivs. The shivs are just better than the strikes in every way. Bag of marbles. Start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's good stuff. Nightmare's not a bad card, but it's very expensive considering the rest of our deck, which maxes out at a total cost of 1. So let's take another poison stab, start kind of building into that poison archetype if we can. I'm going to rest because I believe we have Dreamcatcher. Yes. I like Quick Slash. Deck's getting big. Hopefully we can get some kind of energy relic. That's my next want. So let's get some weakness on him. Get our shivs up. We also got to upgrade Infinite Blades. That's actually probably pretty high on the priority list, especially with all the accuracy we have. In fact, the next fire, we should probably definitely try to do that. We probably could have gotten away without healing here, in all honesty. But that's okay. You know, with a regen potion, we actually would have been fine. It's just, last run when I was the Ironclad, this is the boss that put me out of my misery. This was the boss that was... You cannot pass go. Okay, we should probably mitigate a little bit of this damage. I think that's okay. Probably would have been better to poison stab him. I think we actually could have interrupted the attack. That's okay, though. Okay, there's our Infinite Blades. Let's get that up. Now, if we strike him, we'll take him down to... Okay, so next turn, he's going to split. So hopefully we can put as much damage on him as possible to really, really hurt him. So can make sure that these guys that he splits into have almost no health. That's what we want. That is juicy. They're going to be, what, 38 health, I think? Totally manageable. That's probably not a one-turn KO for either of these guys. But, well, let's play our Shiv. No. Quick Slash. Let's get our card draw. Defend, that's okay. Play our Shiv. He's interrupted. Can we just kill him, though? Yeah. So he's not going to split, as far as I'm concerned. Because of that poison? Yeah, nice. Okay, so we've got some pretty good burst damage right now. Just getting slimed a little heavily. That's okay, though. He's gonna split. So we got 19 health, little minions. We're gonna be totally okay here. We can probably, I was gonna say we could possibly end the game right now, but that's okay. Get our block up for next turn. We're sitting pretty good, I think. We're sitting pretty. We got to get some more energy to cycle into the deck, and I think we got to move our cards out of our hand faster, if that makes sense, in such a way that we need to essentially just be able to play more attacks per turn. And we can do that with getting Infinite Blades to be innate Envenom. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. We are definitely taking Envenom. Okay. So which one do we want? Do we want to forego potions, or do we want to only play 6 cards per turn? I think Velvet Choker is actually better than Sozu. And now hear me out. Here's the thing. If we take Sozu, we're just done with potions. That's it. We have no means of restoring our health other than fires, unless we get a relic. One of the specific relics that do that. Velvet Choker, we're limited to 6 cards per turn, but what do we really have that we can play? So let's just say at most we can play probably 5 cards per turn. Now, if we get any more mana, we can definitely play 6. I've never felt too hampered by that, though, in all honesty. So I'm going to take Velvet Choker. You guys are free to disagree with me. Maybe you would take Sozu. I don't know. But let's go to the next floor. Okay. So, I'm going to end the video there, but I thank you guys for joining me. If you like the content I create, please feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/circuscl. Follow me on Twitter at Circus Twitch. And thank you guys for joining me. Next video we will dominate this second floor and ideally finish it off with a time eater kill and unlock Ascension mode. Thank you.